My name is Cheryl Lynch, and today I would like to share with you a quilt. It's called Whitney Lake, and it's based on an actual lake called Whitney Lake in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. We bought a cabin on the lake many, many years ago when my kids were very young. My youngest was 3, my oldest was 8, and it was our vacation house. So we'd go up for the summers, we used to go up for the winters, the kids would go skiing, and it's a very special place to us. Good fishing, we bought it for the good fishing. My husband would come up on the weekends, so during the summer we would spend the week there, and my husband would come up on the weekends and take the kids out fishing, and it was such a break for me as a mother of 2 small children. And we spent many hours talking on our dock, my husband and I, about the future and our plans, and the kids would come and go fishing. I'd have quilt retreats, and we'd have the chairs, we'd eat our meals down there. So this is a place that has a special place in my heart, and I still have it. So in 2018, my husband was sick. He was sick for a couple of years, and we knew he didn't have that much longer to live. I had started this quilt before we knew about the shortness of the rest of his life. And I started this quilt using a technique I developed inspired on a trip to Israel. So this is called mini mosaic quilts, and these are actually little squares of batik fabrics. And they're not sewn together, they're placed on a sticky stabilizer and then fused down and then quilted like a regular quilt, and that's how you get the quilted look. So I've done a lot of quilts like this, but this one has a special place in my heart. So I designed it based on a bunch of photographs I took, angles of the chair, angles of the boat. You know, it's very important when you're doing something realistic that you get the shading right and the differences in the values of the colors. I started working on it, and then my husband passed away. It sat on my design wall for over a year. And then, like everyone else during the pandemic, I came back to it and I finished it. And it's a very bittersweet feeling to finish a quilt like this. And but I love it. And one of the things I learned that I want to share about grieving is, first of all, there's no timeline. Don't judge people. And the other thing, a very wise cousin of mine said to me how lucky I was to be married for so long. We were married for 43 years. And so that kind of changed my whole mindset. And now I talk about grieving with gratitude because there are so many things I'm grateful for. So thanks for listening. Whitney Lake. If you want to see more of my mosaics, you can go to my website, CherylLynchQuilts.com.